losing's always disappointing, and losing the series, but I mean, I think the way Maya Boucher played was outstanding. She's not, might have been her first time opening for England too, and to get 90 odd is pretty special. I think what they did really well was they hit the fifth gap, and sometimes that's just good batting and you've got to say well played, and sometimes that can be execution from our point of view. And I thought we were actually in the game for a while and we created chances. Unfortunately, we didn't quite take them today, and they weren't easy ones, but if one of those stick on another day, you have a little bit more luck on your side. You never know what score you could keep them to, and when you're chasing a big score like that, I thought we got off to a good start, but we obviously lost wickets with Susie and I both going early in the power play too, and in run chases like that you need wickets in hand, but you've got to be really positive and play with intent and slightly higher risk, so it does make that difficult. And I thought after 10 overs and whatnot, you looked up at the scoreboard and we were on the same score as them. We just lost a few more wickets. So I thought there was moments where we were right in the game and we played some really good cricket, but obviously when you're chasing a score like that and you've got to keep going hard, sometimes you lose wickets at the end. So the scoreboard or the scorecard can look worse than what the game actually was.
Yeah, after losing those early wickets, obviously gave the opportunity for players like Izzy and Brooke, who haven't had a huge amount of opportunity with the bat, to spend some time out in the middle. Are you pleased with the way that they showed the intent out there, despite sort of being behind the scoreboard?
Yeah, I think that's been the key. And I think since coming back into this side after the first T20, what I've noticed is the intent every batter is playing with, and sometimes it comes off, sometimes it doesn't. But I think the options and the style we're playing is there, and that's been awesome. And I thought Brooke looked awesome. The shot over mid-off, that's a tough shot that any cricketer would want to play, and that's a world-class shot. I thought Izzy came out and leapt early and hit a 4, so that type of stuff, that takes courage, and they did that early on in their innings, and it's even harder to do when you haven't batted too much as of late. So for them to come out and do that early in their innings shows a lot of courage and that they're playing for the team, so I thought that was outstanding.
You played a lot at the Basin Reserve, well experienced at this ground. How challenging was the wind out there, particularly in the field?
Yeah, the wind was tough. We always know it's going to be, and I think it probably died down a little bit throughout our batting innings, the wind, which I guess means you can probably hit a little bit more from both ends. But I guess when we were bowling with and into the wind, it becomes pretty difficult, and there's hot spots to protect. But we know that a lot of us are from Wellington. We've played a lot of cricket here, so it's something we have to deal with. And that the English have not played much cricket here, and this is our home ground. So we know that, and it's something that any place you go around the world, you've got to adapt to conditions, and in Wellington it happens to be the wind.
A little bit of stat chat today, you brought up 1,000 T20 runs, which is the 5th white fern to achieve that feat. I know that those sort of milestones aren't in the forefront of your mind, particularly in a loss like today, but how nice is it to bring up a milestone like that, particularly at home?
Yeah, I guess it's not something I really look at or I think that's cool or anything. All I want to do is contribute to the team and wins and match-winning performances for the team, and unfortunately today I wasn't at my best and couldn't do that, but that's cricket. Sometimes, on another day that ball I hit goes for 4, but it's nice that I've probably joining a list of 4 other people that were probably my idols growing up, and that's nice to be alongside them, because I think they've inspired me to be where I am today, and a lot of them have helped shape my career, but also helped give me the belief and help shape my batting, which obviously I started as a white fern as a bowler. So to do that and be alongside those other players is probably what means the most.
The series is gone now, but still want to play here at the Basin. What do you want to see from the team in the 5th T20 on Friday?
Yeah, well, 3-2 sounds a lot better than 4-1, so there's a lot to play for, and every time you play for your country, it's special. And I guess for me personally too, being at home, I've got family coming to this one as well from around New Zealand, so it means a lot, and we want to play good cricket all the time. We've got a World Cup coming up, and it's about, I guess it's the same process. The outcome will be what it will be, but if we can play the style that we're committing to, I think that's the key, and I think we've done that a lot this series, and also a win would give us huge confidence also going into an important 50 over series.